Welcome to A is for Eigo, the Proper English podcast. I'm Ario, and today we're going to talk about what's happening now and talk about our Obon and summer holidays. So today is Sunday, the 23rd of August, 2026 in Kyoto. It's extremely hot. Every day is hot in Kyoto. My kids are at baseball, wife's with them. Today I was doing some work around the house, cleaning up. I've got basketball later. And now I thought it's a perfect time to grab 10 minutes and get an easy English listening podcast. Well, I say easy. It's not meant to be a slow podcast. More normal speed, okay? I'm not going to rush and be fast. I'm just going to talk at a normal pace. So for my summer holiday, I don't really have a summer holiday. Some of the jobs I do just continue, and some of them stop for summer. So I work at a school 2 days a week, and that's a vocational college, and that's closed for summer. So I've got those 2 days off. But other work, my private lessons, they're still on. My Saturday school is still on. Basketball coaching has paused as well for summer. But the main thing that it did after doing English summer school with kids, which my kids attended too, is we went to Ibaraki Prefecture, which is my wife's hometown, my wife's home prefecture. And me and my son and I, we took the Seishun Juhachkipu. Have you ever used that? So it's like if you don't know, it's a ticket book. It's changed actually, but you can get it for 3 days or 5 days, and it allows you consecutive days travel on any of the JR lines in the country, but not the super expresses, not the Shinkansens or the special trains. So my son and I traveled from Kyoto to Tokyo, but we stopped off in Hamamatsu, and we had lunch. Then we continued on the local trains all the way to Tokyo. We stayed in Shinagawa, so we stayed in the hotel, and then the next day we made our way up to Ibaraki on the Joban line. And I've done that journey. So I've done the journey from Ibaraki to Kyoto once before. It took 12 hours. And maybe a couple of years ago for New Year's, our whole family, we went to Ibaraki by the station Juhachkipu. And we stopped in somewhere in Shizuoka. And before we moved on to Tokyo and then went up to Ibaraki. And that was really fun. We stayed in a hotel. It was really beautiful. We stopped by Mount Fuji and took photos that time. But this time with me and my son, it was also a really good experience. We just spent time together. Sometimes he was on his Switch, but sometimes we were just looking out the window, or having drinks, or eating lunch, and that was really cool. So I really enjoyed that, and I hope it's a memory he can take with him. So in Ibaraki Prefecture, we stayed with my in-laws and their grandparents or grandmother, and just relaxed and chilled. They spent a lot of time in their grandma's place, in their grandma's room, and I was just relaxing. The last time we went to Ibaraki, I watched the whole entire series of Harry Potter, but this time I watched a couple of films, but just took naps and just relaxed. And during that time, the cat that we're looking after, our cat, we got a cat sitter. So thank you, Bella, for coming to look after young Fuku. So that was really cool. We went to Fukushima, went to shopping malls because Fukushima's near Ibaraki, and we're kind of north of Ibaraki. So we went to different places around there. Yeah, and it was good. So that was my summer. Also, my mother-in-law celebrated her birthday, so we went out for dinner as well. So it was pretty good. And maybe I've told you before, but I used to live in Ibaraki Prefecture, so where we stayed is near where I lived. So it was nice being back into familiar grounds. Even though it's been a long time, and I only lived there for 2 years, it was like my first step into Japan. So it's like a really precious place for me. It's like My Another Sky. Have you ever watched that Another Sky TV show, the program? But yeah, My Another Sky would be Ibaraki. It would be specifically Hitachi, north of Hitachi. I don't live there anymore, but it was a town called Juo, Juo. Ten Kings, so that's where I used to live. And I was an AOT in the the primary school, in the junior high school, the Chugako there, Jugo Chugako. But that was a long time ago. So if you go there, you will not find me. So it's all right. So I also asked some people what they did for their summer holidays, and I've got that on my phone. So let me grab that as well. So I'm gonna go to the pictures that I have. Not the pictures. I just took a picture. Thank you for answering the question actually. So some of the ones I got is Kai said that he went to the beach with his friends, which sounds good. I'm not sure what beach, but we have quite a few beaches around. In like if you're in Kyoto, you would go to I know it's not the sea, but we'd go to Lake Biwa, and there are a lot of beaches there, nice beaches that you can relax at, and it kind of feels like you're at the sea without all the big waves, you know. Also, Hitomi said that she traveled by train to Hiroshima, Kagawa, Totori, Shimane, Yamaguchi, Fukuoka, and Oita. So I'm wondering if that was also a Seishun Juhachikipu. This sounds like a really good trip. Loads of these places are, different areas, right? I've never been to Totori or Shimane or Oita, but I think I've been to the rest. Sounds like a good journey. So was that Seishun Juhachikipu? Love Ocean said just work, work, work. So, hopefully you get some time to rest, but just working and working. But I appreciate your hard work, and I'm sure, the people that you are supporting appreciate your hard work too. But make sure you can get some rest somehow, right? You in Tokyo stayed at a pool and did Pokemon stamp rally, which sounds also good. So I guess you've done that with your child. And yeah, I never went to the pool at all. I didn't go to the pool, not even once. I do want to go to the pool. It's not so easy anymore. The pool closest to me closed down during Corona, so I'd have to maybe find another pool which I can just pay to go in. And also I have tattoos, so I need to cover my tattoos. And the funniest thing is, I have to wear what's it called, a swimming cap, even though I'm bald. I know, go figure. So yeah, that sounds good. Sounds refreshing being in the pool, nice cool pool, just swimming, splashing around in the water. And the Pokemon stamp rally, how many stamps did you have to get? Did you get them all? Yeah, Pokemon celebrating 30 years. That's amazing, right? Just makes me feel old. And then I think Aito said he had a part-time job and basketball. So we met at my basketball coaching that I did, or training that I had to partake in to get my license, to get my D. I'm a E level, like I've got E level license. I'm a licensed basketball coach in Japan, but to rank up to a D, went to a 2-day workshop and someone that I met there. So yeah, part-time job in basketball. I'm actually going to play basketball today, so that should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna take it easy. It's been a while. So yeah, what did you do during your summertime? Were you able to follow along with this? Yeah. So yeah, so that's basically all we have for today, this episode. I'm recording on this microphone again. I'm recording on an external microphone, which is going to my computer. So I'm going to compare the sound and see which one sounds better. So thank you for listening, and listen up for next time. It has been Adio, and this has been A is for Eigo, proper